Hey kids, how was your Valentine's Day? Did you get a lot of cards?
Yeah.
Every year Peaches and I give each other a Valentine's card because we're such good friends. This year when I went to give Peaches her card, she wasn't home, so I left it in the house next door. She hasn't said anything about it or given me my card yet, so I wonder if she got it. Hey, there she is. Peaches, did you like my Valentine's Day card? I made it myself.
Good try, Henry. But I know you didn't get me a card this year. It's okay, but you don't have to lie about getting me a card.
Huh? What are you talking about? I made your card with my own hooves. But you weren't home, so I left it on your door. Oh, and by the way, I'm hurt that you added onto your house without telling me. I thought we were friends.
Henry, what are you talking about? I haven't added anything onto my house. Last year, my sister added onto her house, but I haven't done anything to mine.
So you haven't added onto your house?
No.
And you didn't paint your door green?
No.
And you didn't paint your roof red?
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I think I gave your sister your Valentine's Day card. I'm sorry, Peaches. I'll make you another one today. I promise.
Don't worry about it, Henry. I know you meant the card for me. It does remind me of a story in the Bible, though.
Oh, yeah? It's the one about the guy who got swallowed by the whale, isn't it?
No, Henry. This story is about Jacob and Rachel.
Oh, wow.
Hey Rachel, how's it going? Do you need me to move that rock for you so your sheep can get to the pond? Because that's no problem. I've been working out here, you know.
Oh, hi, Jacob. Yes, it would help if you moved that rock. And I thought you would like to do some work.
Great. Okay. There you go. Rock move.
Jacob and Rachel talked a lot. Jacob had moved to Rachel's dad's farm several months ago, and they spent a lot of time together.
I love that woman. I'm gonna ask Laban if her dad, if he'll give me the blessing and let us marry. Oh, hi Laban. I was just coming to look for you.
Hello, Jacob. How are the sheep and the farm doing?
They're both great, but I wanted to talk to you about Rachel.
Rachel? What about her?
I would like to marry her, and I wanted your blessing.
Great, that's just great. You've been working for me a few months now. But if you'll work for 7 years, I'll give you my blessing to marry Rachel.
Those 7 years will pass like 7 seconds.
Wow, Laban made heaven work. Laban made Jacob work 7 years before he would give him his blessing to marry Rachel.
Yes, but Jacob didn't mind at all. Like you said, those 7 years passed very quickly for him because he loved her so much.
Well, what happened? Did they have a big wedding? Were there a lot of people there? What did their wedding pictures look like?
There were a lot of people there, but there were no pictures taken because that was before cameras were invented.
So, they lived happily ever after? Why did giving your sister your Valentine's Day card remind you of that story? Everything turned out great for Jacob and Rachel.
That's not exactly the end of the story. Watch what happens when Jacob tries to marry Rachel.
Mommy, I want to eat Oreo.
Yeah. my daughter any longer. Don't they make a great couple? What is? No matter what, Jacob, you promise to love my daughter and her only.
I do.
Daughter, do you promise to love only Jacob?
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Why did you say shit?
Come back, come back.
This is shit.
That was a beautiful ceremony.
Oh, Henry, you have always been the sentimental type.
I can't help it. It was so beautiful.
Well, it wasn't as beautiful as you might think. Could you see Rachel's face?
No, that veil was covering her face. Was she crying too?
No, Henry. She wasn't crying because that wasn't Rachel that Jacob married.
What? An imposter.
Lord, Jacob married Rachel's older sister. Her name is Leah.
Oh no, what did Jacob do?
Watch and find out, Henry.
I can't believe it. I married Leah instead of Rachel. Now what am I gonna do?
If you want to marry Rachel, you're going to have to work another 7 years for me.
Okay, but I get to marry Rachel this time, right? No more tricks.
No more tricks. You'll marry Rachel this time.
Okay, 7 more years.
That's why they didn't kiss. Wait, Allie? It's your
Jacob. So, Jacob had to work 14 years for Laban, but he got to marry both Leah and Rachel.
That's right.
That was very mean of Laban to trick Jacob like that, wasn't it, Peaches?
It sure was. But Jacob got what he wanted, even if it took 14 years.
So he did get to marry Rachel.
He said yes.
And then did they live happily ever after?
Well, they lived a long time after that and had a lot of children. One of their children's name was Judah. Judah was the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of Jesus. So I guess you could say they lived happily ever after.
Jacob sure worked hard for his Valentine. I'm glad I didn't marry your sister.
Me too. Next year, just hand my Valentine's card to me face to face so you know you're giving it to the right person.
Oh, I think I've learned my lesson. I bet Jacob did too.
Hey, Henry, do you want to go play in the pond?
Really? I'd love to. Let's go.